Assignment 4, Pitch to Industry. Good morning, everyone. We are Group 19. Today, we are thrilled to present a revolutionary solution to a pressing issue in early childhood education during COVID-19. Our team has worked tirelessly to develop an app that will transform the way we approach learning in early childhood education. Welcome to Little Innovations, an app that empowers educators, parents, and children alike. Let's dive into the exciting world of the little innovation. I pass the baton to Maninder to delve deeper. Thank you.
Now, I would like to explain that why we have selected this wicked problem. As we have all seen that during the pandemic, all the educational settings were partially open only for the essential workers' children. Unfortunately, Victoria suffered longest lockdown period. Then we had a discussion if same situation arises again in the future, how we should better handle it. As the initial 5 years of a child's life are important for laying the foundation of their physical and emotional development, where STEAM plays an important role in children's learning as it encourages critical thinking, problem solving, imagination, and creativity. At the same time, families also encountered numerous issues during the pandemic in terms of financial pressure, loss of employment or business, lack of support from the families and friends, and juggling between taking care of their children and work demands. Parents, particularly those with young children, were experiencing high level of physical and mental stress. During the pandemic, parents also struggled to give their children access to STEAM learning activities, which had directly increased children's screen uses, whether that was via TV, mobile phone, or laptops. We concluded from the research that children endured high level of worry and emotional suffering. Additionally, children were unable to adjust and learn in the same way as they had been prior to the epidemic after they returned to the ECE settings.
Thank you, Manindrajit. Hello, my name is Harmeet, and I will be talking about hitting to the solution. This wicked problem has driven us to come up with a few possible solutions in hope to support parents providing education and care at home in collaboration with educators during the pandemic and after children return into early childhood settings. We have designed an educational app called Little Innovations, in which parents and educators will have access to and will work in collaboration to provide education through STEAM activities on the app. STEAM learning by an educational app could potentially emerge as a valuable tool offering a multidisciplinary approach to engage young children and promote their holistic development. This app can be accessed on various devices such as tablets, smartphones, or computers, making them accessible both in classrooms and at home. It also introduces them to the foundational STEAM concepts and skills at an early stage, helping to foster a passion for these subjects and potentially sparking an interest in pursuing STEAM related careers later in life. I will now hand over to Parvisha to talk about the other features of this app.
Thank you, Harmeet. My name is Parvisha. Now let's talk about the app features. Families will receive a username and password to log into the app. App will include 4 interfaces that reflect a curriculum, namely numeracy, literacy, and arts, with science, engineering, technology, and spontaneous learning in the Learn More section. The learning materials will target problem solving, critical thinking, and fine motor skills. Parents are able to assist children in selecting the interface and learning activity of interest. Educators can continuously upload learning activities for children to engage in while at home. The app will send notifications whenever a new learning activity is made live. It also has features that engage and motivate young children, such as stickers, rewards, character-based interactions, which encourage children to actively participate and continue with their learning. The app will embed a holistic approach towards learning for ages between birth to 5 years. As for birth to 2, sensorial activities and instructions will be provided. The app will also include music and other developmental learning aids. As for 3 to 5 years, families can engage in various science experiments, printable numeracy sheets, reading stories to improve literacy, among many other learning activities provided by educators. The app will also have an interface that includes education about the pandemic, hand hygiene practices, interactive learning about health and illnesses for children to gauge an understanding about the pandemic. This will hopefully assist children in having an easier transition back into centers post-pandemic. I will hand this speech over to Gurpreet to conclude. Thank you.
Thank you, group. These are our references. Thank you, everyone. Please feel free to give your feedback.